All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another video. All right, y'all, back with some strawweight news. I'm sure most of you already heard. I already posted this on my community page, but I just wanted to go ahead and get my first look on this one. Long time coming for this fight, but Carla Esparza should be making her return against Tecia Torres on the UFC 307 card, October 5th. This will be Carla Esparza's return fight after losing the belt to Wei Lee back in November 2022, so it's almost been 2 years. And this will also be her last fight. You know, she posted this up on IG, said this will be her last fight. She's ready to do it one more time after 15 years in the game. As y'all know, she just had a baby, so that's one reason that she took some time off. But I think that's also another reason that she wants to leave now, because she's ready to be that full-time mom, you know, which I understand. As y'all know, Tecia Torres, she's also a new mom. She already made her return this year back in May, but she came up short against Tabitha Ricci. In a fight I thought she had won. I thought she did win that fight. So that puts her on a 2-fight skid now, because her fight before that was a close loss to Mackenzie Dern, and now she has a close loss to Tabitha Ricci. So yeah, that's a 2-fight losing streak for her. But as y'all know, this is a fight I've been calling for. I said this makes sense. You know, whenever I heard Carla and Tecia were going to make a comeback this year, I said, hey, go ahead and let these two fight it out. You know, this could be like a battle of the moms thing, since they've both been out for like 2 years and they never officially fought. Of course, they did share the cage in the Tough House, but they haven't seen each other since, and that was like 10 years ago. So both fighters, you know, they went different directions. You know, they fought similar people, but they never were able to run it back. So I was like, oh yeah, they might as well go ahead and make this fight, you know. Mostly for the reason too, you know, I just always wanted to see them officially fight and to see how far they've come along. You know, I wanted to see it at least like in 2022 or 2023, like even before they left. But I think one reason that we never really got a chance to see this fight happen, even though they were in the same division around the same rankings, was it came down to styles, like whose style was better fit to advance in the strawweight division. You know, Tecia, she's quick, you know, she's strong, she's really strong at wrestling. You know, she has these quick combinations, and I think she makes smart choices at times, but it's that lack of reach and just lack of finishing power. You know, when it comes down to just bigger, stronger girls, the bigger, stronger girls would just prevail over it. You know, they're going to succeed, where Tecia just can't help it at times. Whereas, you know, Carla, I think, you know, having that wrestling base, that strong wrestling base and underrated hands, you know, having that wrestling base in MMA is what helped her progress even more. It even helped her touch the belt 2 times, you know, and she's a smart fighter as well. You know, she's a smart fighter. You know, she knows how to use her size. It's like a lot of people already count Tecia Torres out, or they count Carla out, but they don't understand these girls know how to fight. They know how to fight. You know, it's just like in real life, like in the street, sometimes the smaller people know how to fight because they're forced to. And I think same thing happens with Carla. You know, she's forced to learn how to fight and, you know, make up for the lack of size and the lack of height, you know. So I think Carla, you know, she's always been that smart fighter, but the same as Tecia, you know, there are times that she'll just lack the size and the physical strength, and it'll just come down to them losing to bigger, better women, you know. So I always wanted to just see these two go ahead and get matched up, you know. I know some people felt like, okay, they needed to be in like atom weight division, but as time goes on, it's going to be even harder for Tecia to make atom weight, you know, with all that muscle she has, even for Carla Esparza, even though she is a small, undersized fighter. But I would probably say Carla probably could make 105 first, you know, just because she has that lack of muscle. She probably could have, but now that they're both at the end of their careers, you know, it's like, let's go ahead and see them do it at 115. So like I said, my thoughts on this one, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good farewell fight for these two. Who do I think advanced a little bit more, you know, throughout the years since the Tough House? I definitely have to say it's Carla. You know, I think Carla's wrestling, it definitely gave some girls fits, and just the way she was able to use lateral movement, use her distance management, and, you know, just kind of use good little feints and know how to shoot, you know how to shoot in there and just get some of these girls down and just dominate some of the biggest girls like Verna. Verna, she didn't really dominate, but she was able to out-wrestle and even, you know, just nullify some of her submission attempts. Then you had her in there with Yan Jana, who she just brutalized, you know, girls like that, taking Marina Rodriguez down and, you know, just withstanding some of her best striking. See, like, that's another thing, you know, Carla Esparza, she was able to get by Marina Rodriguez in a close fight, where Tecia, I believe she did lose a unanimous decision just because, you know, she didn't have that strong wrestling base to, you know, get on the inside. You know, she spent too long on the outside. They both lost to Wei Lee, and they both lost to Joanna, where Carla got finished, but Tecia was able to survive. So it's just like a styles make fights thing. You know, they both have interesting resumes. They're both two of the toughest fighters I think, you know, ever came along in WMMA. So low key to me, this is like a BMF belt. You know, this is like a BMF fight. They should have the BMF belt for these two because, you know, you got to look at these two girls. Like I said, two of the smallest in the strawweight division, but they fought some of the toughest people. You know, they are two of the toughest women I ever seen at 115. You know, Suarez, Andrade, Claudia Gadelia, Joanna, Wei Lee, Rose. You know, they both fought Rose 2 times. And, yeah, they just fought some of the best fighters. So, yeah, this is going to be a good fight. You know, I'm going to call it, it's Carla's last fight. I think they deserve a lot more credit than they get, you know. Again, just going back to how it plays out, I think Carla's advanced a little bit more. You know, Tecia's wrestling, it has got better. I think her takedown defense has gotten better over the years. But, you know, she's just a combination puncher. Like, I don't really see her sitting down on her shots and really hurting Carla Esparza. To beat Carla, you know, she's going to have to be in and out. She's going to be stopping takedowns and just keep it on the feet. Whereas Carla, I think she can use her timing. She can use a good square jab like she did against Wei Lee. She doesn't really have to worry about the power and the strength like she did against Wei Lee. So I think she can take more chances here and, you know, just kind of swarm or pressure Tecia Torres, where Tecia will have to swarm her, but Carla Esparza, she'll have to put more pressure on and, you know, kind of cage wrestle and get her down and just get top control and use her ground and pound. But yeah, I think that I actually think Carla Esparza, her striking has improved over the years. You know, her jab has gotten better. You know, she's starting to be a little bit more, I'd say a little bit more assertive with the power punches too. So I think even with the power edge, I'd see her committing more to power shots than Tecia Torres, where Tecia's be, you know, more about volume, you know. So yeah, good fight. You know, hopefully they'll both show up and show out for this one. Will it be Tecia's last fight? I don't know. It could be, you know, but I don't see her in the same position, you know, with, you know, her partner Rocky still fighting. It might still give her that bug to want to fight. Whereas, you know, Carla, she got a chance to kind of sit out a little bit and just kind of look at her career and say, you know what, I already touched the belt 2 times. You know, I got a baby now, married. It's time to settle down, right? So, who knows? You know, Tecia might not be too far off as well. So if she wanted to end it with this fight, that's good. You know, they both built this division. You know, they came from Invicta FC. You know, 10 years, that's a long time. And yeah, once you think about it, it's like, yeah, man, like they've been here this long now. Now it is time for new blood. So good on Carla. Guys, let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this one. I think it'll be a good little strawweight fight. I don't think it'll be like a finish or anything like that. I think it's more just about seeing two of the toughest, you know, pioneers of the strawweight division, you know, go at it. And this being Carla's last time. But let me know, guys, what y'all think of this fight. Hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.